Yesterday, you might not have heard of the name Lee Zeldin before. He's a former New York congressman with a track record for being pro-business, pro-economic growth and lowering deregulation, and someone who's consistently pushed back on environmental policies. He's very pro-business and against environmental regulation. And he's someone that wants to see stimulus added into businesses and the economy. And so he's a natural fit for a Trump administration that's pro-business and wants to see smaller government. As Trump's nominee to the Environmental Protection Agency, as the head of the Environmental Protection Agency, it's interesting that this is going to be someone that's going to be really positive and really well received by companies working in the energy sector, those working in manufacturing and construction industries, because they're about to see lower regulation, lower compliance costs, and we're probably going to see policies come out of the EPA in the US that have less requirements around emissions, less requirements around waste disposal, and even smaller regulations around how businesses use land. So what does this mean for the European Union? Well, the European Union is really the leader globally when it comes to environmental regulation, and we're going to see a widening policy gap between the US and the European Union. We'll probably see an increase in tension when it comes to transatlantic trade negotiations, and what this means for you, for business leaders, is really a decision about whether you see this as a competitive advantage to position yourself as more climate friendly, more eco, or whether you see this as a risk, something that's going to be a huge disadvantage as American companies perhaps have a competitive advantage and a cost advantage over you. So how you see this as an advantage or a risk depends on how you position yourself.